So you got Riyan Parag with us. Riyan, just not your night tonight. Wickets falling at regular intervals in power play.
Absolutely, I think you've got to give credit to the way MI played, the way they batted, took the game a little deep, kept the 10 and over consistency, and then accelerated in the end. As far as our batting is concerned, I think, as just like you said, wasn't our day.
What do you think was par for the course here? You anticipated 200 plus, or would you have been happy with, say, a 190, 195 to chase?
I think, yeah, 190 to 200 would have been ideal. But like I said, Hardik Pandya and Surya Bhaiya at the end really switched it up. We could have maybe done a few things better, but then, yeah, it's just how it is.
It's a formidable attack you were up against. So going at over 10 runs per over, you needed that flying start in the first 3 overs or so.
Yes, we've been getting good starts, but it's up to the middle order, myself, Dhruv, for us to step up in the middle overs when we do lose wickets in the power play. Couldn't just do it, but then we still back ourselves. If another situations come next game, I think we should be up for it.
Yeah, and how do you see the season now? You've got a few more games to play. What do you want to take out of that?
I think we've done a lot of things right. We've done a lot of things wrong. We want to focus on the things we've done right. A lot of mistakes, a lot of small errors. I think we're going to focus on how to not make them again. Focus on the good as well. We've had a few close matches. So hopefully the next 3 games, when we get opportunities like we've done in the first 10, 11 games of the season, hopefully we can do it better.
Well, tough luck today. Hopefully enjoy the rest of the season. May you get some positives that come your way.
Thank you, sir.
Hardik Pandya, captain of the winning Mumbai Indians team. Yet again, another worthy winner. Hardik, what a perfect game, a near perfect game, would you call that?
Absolutely, especially the way we batted, and then we're absolutely clinical with the ball, so absolutely.
Going back, probably putting the runs on the board first, would you happy with the way that you finished, or you thought maybe just because you've got such a good batting order, you could finish even higher?
Yeah, we could have maybe got 15 runs where we did get the balls, but we did not. We kind of missed out. But if what we were trying to speak to each other was the fact that let's play percentage shots and let's play cricket shots. We felt straight away, especially I and Surya were batting. We felt that straight away, your value for shots are there. If you hit the gaps and not really try to look for sixes and more maybe for boundaries, and that's why we were able to stitch a partnership. And obviously the same way, Ro and Ryan batted the same way. And especially Ryan, the way he kept the intent and made sure that he kept targeting and kind of get those boundaries. I think it was absolutely fantastic.
That opening partnership of 116 between Rohit and Ryan, of course, set up the platform. And were you pleased by changing that batting order, promoting, or probably saying horses for courses? Let Surya go ahead, yourself coming in as well, and that's the way, or just rotating and everybody getting a chance to bat?
It is never about people getting chances. It's always about what is required at this situation. And at the same point of time, as you mentioned, the partnership. I think, overall in IPL, you see, this is what now people are going back to, which is called batsmanship. It's not just about hit and miss. It is about playing calculative shots and making sure you hit the gaps, you run hard, and, you wait for your opportunity. Now, I think as a group, the way we batted was proper batsmanship.
You talk about opportunities, and that bowling lineup of yours looks like one big, strong force, one after another. As a captain, it must be a real luxury to throw the ball to anybody around, especially the seam bowlers, and say, I can get your wicket.
Absolutely, I don't know who all to mention, but as you mentioned, the kind of bowling attack we have and the experience, I really don't have to worry about it, just about at what situation. My role becomes just to tell which situation, which bowler is required. And everyone is very clear. We are going back to simple cricket, and which is working for us, and I hope we continue that.
And then you go back home and continue that simple cricket. Of course, you want to win that game as well and keep having that winning momentum.
Absolutely. We want to take game by game, play good cricket, be very humble, be disciplined, and keep focusing.
All the very best for the next one as well.
Thank you.
Hardik Pandya, of course, the victorious skipper, and Mumbai Indians as well. Now it's time for the big award. It's the Player of the Match award. Could I request Miss Preeti Bajaj and Colonel Rajavardhan Singh Rathore to present the award to Ryan Rickelton for yet another good knock by Ryan Rickelton, a half century right at the top, along with Rohit Sharma. It certainly seemed like a very long day, Ryan, but this day started very early for you. First, Player of the Match award in this inaugural edition for yourself as a player. How does it feel?
Yeah, awesome. I have the family here as well that come up this week, so obviously special to put in a performance in front of them. But yeah, it's just been a really good week. Obviously, always happy to contribute to the Mumbai Indians. Such a good group, and we're finding the right momentum at the right time.
That partnership with Rohit Sharma right at the top, that 116-run stand. We've been always talking about opening partnership for the Mumbai Indians. One of you going out there and making a strong impact. Tonight was the night where both of you made a strong impact. Just talk us through that building of the innings.
Yeah, obviously it was a bit of a slow start, I think, getting into the tournament for both of us, but we're clicking slowly as a partnership together, which is awesome. It's incredible to be out there with them. And just with regards to tonight, you know, with the weather looming around those first 2-3 overs, we were a bit unsure how we were going to go, but you know, we managed to dovetail quite nicely. One took the right option at the right time and obviously gave space for the partner to obviously pick his moment. So awesome to obviously get out there, lay the foundation, and then watch Sky and Hardik play the way they do.
Traveling around very quickly, the conditions changing and being very different, quick to adapt as well. For you being the very first season, how have you coped with it? How have you adapted to these conditions?
Yeah, I think that's probably the most difficult thing about the IPL. Coming to India again for the first time, you obviously want to try alter your game according to conditions, but not change it too much. And maybe I was guilty in the first quarter of the tournament, trying to alter too much. But trying to just stick now to my template of what's made me successful, with obviously a few tweaks based on the conditions. So I'm finding it as I'm going along a little bit easier, and hopefully I can just take some momentum to the back end now.
And the game doesn't allow you to rest right at the back as well, looking at all those bowlers one after another coming in and literally troubling the batters. How about those inputs coming forward as well into the captaincy and even the think tank? How do you assess those conditions and pass your info around?
Yeah, obviously we have such a strong think tank, obviously with senior players and a great management group. Whenever my opinions are asked, always happy to share, but the brains behind the group are incredibly powerful. So we let them do their thing and just make sure that we're doing our jobs and contributing.
Congratulations on your award, Ryan, and all the very best for the future as well.
Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Riyan Rickelton, the player of the match here this evening. Mumbai Indians, the winner of this game here, this time by 100 runs.